Okay, so I'm here with Olly Ralph, who is the head of junior development at Downend Cricket Club and is also the second team captain. I believe it's your second stint at the captaincy role, Olly?
Yeah, so first at the role, quite a few years ago, maybe back in 2010, 2011, around about that, and then managed to get roped back into doing it back at the start of the 2019 season, maybe a bit reluctantly, but no one else put their hand up, so fell back on my lap. So back in charge, which is probably a good stepping stone to link in with the coaching the youth team and trying to bring some players through into senior cricket.
Yeah, of course. So you just touched on as well your role within the juniors is. Can you just tell the viewers what is your role? I was going to explain it, but it's better coming from you.
Yeah, so pretty much I'm head of youth cricket at the club. So that means anything. Obviously, I don't actively get involved with the All-Stars and the Dynamos, but overseeing anything from that all the way through to the under-19s, then obviously trying to bridge that gap between the players that are good enough at youth team level to then bring them into the fourths, thirds, and then up through to the twos, and with the end goal playing in the first team, which we've achieved a few so far. Obviously, Joe Dryle, yourself, Olly, and Callum Loud being three good examples of players that have all come through the age groups and kicked on into the first team and done well.
Have you seen a change at all in junior cricket over the past few years?
In terms of at the club, yes.
Yeah.
I think there's definitely been a shift in how we look after kids cricket, and obviously there's a lot of money flying around at the top of the recreational game in terms of Prem 1 and Whipple, but we're not in a position that we can dive into that big pot of money. So there's definitely been an emphasis put on developing juniors more, with the view of a long-term aim of them becoming future first-team players, because obviously we haven't got that big pot of money.
Do you reckon it's a bit of a boost that we don't have that money, that we have the help from volunteers and parents?
Yeah, I think if you end up with that big money pot, I think it becomes very cliquey, and it all becomes about the money, and you end up with players that maybe aren't 100% committed to the club. Whereas having to come from within, parents see what we're trying to achieve, and they're more than willing to get involved and help out and try and reach that end goal. The players have also got a clear pathway from youth cricket into senior cricket, which also helps them as well, because they then know they can see players that have done it and achieved it, and they know how hard they've got to work to get to that level.
From getting from the junior cricket side to the senior cricket level, I can pick out a few names who've made their 13 debut at the age of 13 and 14, which is phenomenal. And is that your aim to kind of to dwell into these players that they need to be playing senior cricket as soon as they can?
Yeah, massively. Obviously, we've got a big pot of players to pick from. So part of my role is figuring out which ones have got the potential to maybe play third team cricket at a younger age, and then obviously anyone that is eligible to play fourth team cricket, get them in, see how they experience it, see if they enjoy it. Obviously, the more players that we get playing senior cricket, the better from the youth team, and making sure we hold on to those players. But yeah, definitely an identification sort of process of who and when can play at the highest level possible. You look at someone like Saban Irfan, who was 14 at the end of last year.
Yeah.
Made his second team debut away at Winterbourne, stood up to the job and did pretty well at a young age. And then also you've got players that have played in the threes, who have put in standout performances at also a young age. So we're definitely going in the right direction, and it's just making sure that we keep on that sort of pathway of where we want to get to.
I spoke to Matt Crawford earlier, a couple of days ago actually, and done a podcast with him, and he just touched on the exceptional work that you've done with the juniors. So that's from one second team captain to the other second team captain, as it were, because he was obviously the former captain. But moving on from your role in the juniors, what is it like captaining at Downend?
Great privilege and a great honour to obviously captain at such a fantastic club with a lot of history and quite a bit of uniqueness behind it as well, with obviously the ground and the setting of the ground and all the things that come with it. So, like I said, second stint at doing it. Probably must be mad having a second stint at it. But yeah, great honour and a lot of hard work that goes with it, coupled with everything else. But yeah, brilliant privilege. You get to play with some fantastic players. And also, like I said earlier, it probably helps having that sort of link between the youth team players and the second team, so nurture them a little bit and a bit of a familiar face around to help them settle in. But the other lads have been brilliant. Obviously, when we bring new players into the group, they're fantastic and welcoming. So it's great to play with such a great bunch of players, really.
Just firstly, personally, on a personal level, Ralphy, can you remember your highest score and who it was against?
There's been a couple of hundreds. Maybe one against Old Bristolians Westbury. I've had a couple of others along the way, but I can't remember exactly where the highest one was or who it was against. But put it this way, I've missed out on more hundreds by getting out in the 80s and 70s than what I have actually got hundreds, which is a bit of a pain up the backside. But hey ho.
From personal level, obviously from your highest score and stuff, you've captained the second team twice now. We'll talk about the most recent time. I think have you done it for one season last season?
Yeah, so back in it last season, with a great bunch of players, but maybe we just didn't achieve what we should have done with such a fantastic group. But it did allow us to sort of give opportunities once we realised that maybe we weren't going to achieve promotion like we set out to do.
You do talk very well about the juniors and, you know, the bond between the juniors and the seniors and how they can really shine on the big stage, as it were, like Saban, as you touched on. But
yeah, no, it's fantastic. It's all about giving them confidence. So those senior players that have been around for a long time, they're more than willing to pass on their knowledge and their experience to help those lads settle in. Maybe a few players last year have come in, different set of rules when you play second team cricket. So maybe those players that have leg side wides, for instance. So lads that have struggled, but to have someone like Phil Jackson as an experienced bowler talking to your younger players as bowlers is fantastic, and there's not many better bowlers you can learn off of. And it's just great that you've got that knowledge, which all helps, and it helps them settle in, and also it makes the old ones make sure they're fully on their game because they know youngsters are knocking at the door.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you actually, Ralphie, if you know your favourite player that you've captained, and I guess the answer's Phil Jackson, or am I wrong?
Phil, fantastic, great bloke to have in your side. You'd rather have him in your side than playing against you, that's for sure. But knowledge of the game, exceptional. Obviously talent with everything. You know that if you're in the mess, he can normally dig you out of it, or you can throw the ball to him and say, Phil, grab us a couple of wickets. There's been a few great players along the way. Crofts earlier, I know he spoke about who he's had, but who's been someone fantastic with knowledge and experience and sort of a good right-hand man as such. And also someone like, I know Crofts mentioned Tolman as well, who maybe not always stands out, but he's there with his heart's in the right place. I think I've played a lot of cricket with Tolman, who, same again, he'll always give you 110%, and he's your frontline spinner, so you just hope he comes off more times than not.
Yes, you look to those players to kind of dig you out of holes, as you said. But from, you know, the best players and stuff, you played many games last season, and I don't think we'll be playing many this season, and certainly you won't be with a baby on the way. However, can you pick out one of your most memorable games from last year for the second team?
Good question. There was a few, but probably one that stood out the most was maybe Pack Bristolians at home. We ended up with a good score on the board. Can't remember exactly what, but we ended up with a decent score on the board. Run chase got a bit tight. Little bit of banter, as there always is. And then we literally just managed to tighten the screw, a few key wickets at vital times. And then I think they were top of the league at the time, and we ended up pulling off a victory that we probably didn't expect to. I think the lads were fantastic that day, and there was a great sort of feeling after the game that we'd managed to achieve something that maybe against the side that were top of the league we didn't expect to do.
You mentioned the banter there as well. Can you remember any funny moments from your time playing at Downend?
Oh, there's been many along the way of funny times, and probably half of them come more off the field than on the field, of maybe travelling to away games and a few funny comments that get made here or there, or a little bit of shouting out the window, or getting stuck on the motorway going to somewhere like Ashcott and Shatwick on a bank holiday when Wethel decide to send you miles away. So fantastic memories in the 10 years or so that I've been at Downend so far.
Can you, just one story, I don't know if you can remember it, if you can't, don't worry, but I think it was a third-team game and Mark Belger was captain, and I think Steve Griffiths picked up the ball and threw it at your arm. Can you remember that one?
Yeah, very good game that was. Can't remember exactly who we were playing against, but there was a few funny moments in that one. Put it this way, I didn't see the funny side of it at the time, but it's one of those that you look at afterwards and you see the funny side. But yeah, some very good and memorable moments.
You sound like you enjoy playing for Downend, and you sound like you really enjoy your role with the juniors. And can you see a kind of development happening at the cricket club at the moment?
Yeah, obviously, I'm in a sort of great position to still be able to play and coach a great bunch of talented players that we've got at the club. I think I currently see my role more as, yes, still playing, but I put a lot more focus and energy and enthusiasm into maybe developing the next group of players. But in terms of what's going on at the club, obviously Sean Driles doing an exceptional job with steering a ship, which isn't always easy, especially in the current climate. But yeah, there's a great bunch of volunteers that have now got their hearts in the right place and want things to happen. And you see things going in the right direction.
From things going into the right direction, I should have asked you this question earlier when you were on about your coaching at Downend, but you've seen many players along the way come through the ranks, but has there been any three players that have kind of caught your eye kind of and gone up through the ranks? I know that one of them will probably be Callum Loud, who's an exceptional cricketer at his age.
Yeah, we've had quite a few. Obviously, you mentioned Loudy there. I've never known a kid score pretty much 1,000 runs a year since he was 12 years old. An unbelievable, exceptional talent, and then to score 100 on your Gloucester T20 debut at Downend was a phenomenal achievement. And a player that probably should have had a professional contract if he wanted it. But yeah, an absolute outstanding talent, a privilege to work with, always worked hard, knew what he wanted to try and achieve. And obviously he decided that pro cricket maybe wasn't the way forward, but it's turned into an exceedingly good cricketer at the club with the first team. Then you've got someone like maybe Joe Dryle, who even at the age of 13, 14, still wasn't top of the tree in terms of young talent. And then he had a memorable year where he went from district cricket through county age group cricket onto the academy, and then by the age of 15 was playing in the Bunbury Festival. So he's been another privilege to work with. So yeah, we've had many along the way, and believe me, there's a few more that kind of are on the way at the minute, who at maybe 12, 13 are showing promise that they've got something about them.
Can you see some of these under 13s and 15s playing senior cricket in the next 2 or 3 years, or can you just not predict that at the moment?
Obviously, people develop at different ages, there's no doubt about that, but at the moment there is definitely 6 or 7 players that, even in there's a couple in the under 13s into the 15s, that 100%, if they carry on developing and performing the way that they have been, there's no doubt that they will be playing second team cricket in the next couple of years. There's the likes of Olly Schofield, who all of a sudden this year he's got into the district squad and looks a fantastic talent with both the bat and ball. If we manage to play any cricket this year, I see him playing third team cricket, maybe even bypassing the fourth team. You've obviously got Saban, who's already played in the seconds, and he'll be part of the 2 squad moving forward, and a few others to go with it.
Have you from some of the best that you've coached and seeing some future in the youngsters, has there been anyone who you've not disliked to coach, but anyone who thought, Not this one again.
No, not really. Obviously, you've got to treat everyone the same, and at the end of the day, young kids turn up, and cricket's a bit of social, and they're fun. So don't get me wrong, we've had a few where you think this could be a long slog. Maybe they're not fully energised on a Saturday morning when we get out the ground and it turns into a bit of a battle. But no, it's been a great pleasure, and there's no doubt that it's been fantastic coaching every one of them.
Where do you see yourself within your role in 5 years?
Very good question. Hopefully on the golf course. Where do I see myself in 5 years' time? Who knows? Don't know. But hopefully in 5 years' time we can have a bigger portfolio of players that played in the first team, that are performing in the first team and still doing well. And some of those players that are currently in the All-Stars and the 5 to 8 stuff are coming through, and you see a few of those that you might be thinking, well, they could then be the potential future. But 5 years' time, long way ahead, don't really know. Try and take it as it comes, and we'll see what happens.
Ollie, thank you for such an in-depth look at like the juniors and a technical side of cricket. One that this is probably one of my favourite ones I've done so far. So thank you very much for taking your time to talk to me, mate.
No worries at all.
Thank you, boss.
Cheers. Thank you. Bye bye.